Hello and welcome to Connect. I'm your host, Randy PSHEBYLO. We're on location today at the Village at Stonebridge, and we had the CEO, Vivienne Hauck, with us, as well as Jennifer Dawn Bishop from the GTNT. And as always, we'd like to connect with you.
Tweet us at Shaw TV Saskatoon. Find us on Facebook or email shawtvconnect@shaw.ca. You can also watch previous interviews on Shaw TV's YouTube channel at youtube.com/ShawTV Saskatoon.
Seniors housing in Saskatoon continues to evolve, and on the cutting edge of that is LutherCare and the Village at Stonebridge. I've invited Vivienne Hauck, who's the CEO of LutherCare Communities, to come and give us some insight into a brand new concept here in Saskatoon. Vivienne, thank you for inviting us, first of all.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to share a vision of LutherCare Communities. This is something that Carl Miller and I from Meridian Developments thought about several years ago. It was just a meeting of the minds. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience, just being able to plan this village concept. And you know, it's really, we're on the cutting edge in terms of seniors housing. Here at the Village, we're really promoting a lifestyle, and it's a lifestyle for today's seniors. It's very different. There's, I dare say, we're probably the only seniors housing facility in the province that has the community and the life that we have created here at the Village. For example, we have this wonderful bistro. The bistro is open to the general public. It creates a different aspect for people living here. They can go down to the bistro, bring their families, enjoy a cocktail, a drink during the day. Yes, it's a wonderful life, and I encourage anyone who is looking for a lively place to stay during their retirement years to come and take a tour of the Village here. We are situated in Stonebridge area of Saskatoon. We have a whole community of services right here at the Village. We have physicians, pharmacy, we have a branch of the Saskatoon Public Library right here at the Village, and we also have a gymnasium. As I sit here, I can smell the waft of popcorn is coming up the staircase here, and I can smell the popcorn. There's a movie popcorn social hour going on, I think, or something like that. Anyway, there's always something happening here at the Village, and it's just such a lively place to be.
When we see seniors housing evolving over the years, it's you know, my grandparents and now parents, we moved away from that warehousing, institutionalized type of aging in place type of concept. Just having walked through here briefly, it's a magnificent structure, very tastefully designed, but it's kind of an active environment. So it's not just go to your room and come to the common area and watch TV. There's a whole lot going on. There
is so much happening here at the Village. You know, I recently did an article for a local magazine here, and I think sort of the theme that I was trying to portray was really, this is a very exciting, different chapter of your life, and we encourage you to come here to live that life. Yes, you're absolutely right. You know, sort of when you talk about how seniors housing used to be built, often it was segregated, and there wasn't the community that we currently have here at the Village. I think aging in place is still a very important part of who we are as an organization. The Village is the first phase of a development. We do have some plans to develop a long-term care portion here at the Village, but it's not ready yet, because we want people to come here and enjoy life at the Village, enjoy living at the Village, and really have an opportunity to participate in the many activities that are offered here.
What are the variability of the sizes of the rooms and apartments that are here?
Yes.
Can you give us some insight into those?
Yes, yes. We have suites that vary from 800 square feet to just over 1,300 square feet. And each of the suites have their own ensuite laundry. You know, when we were creating the design for the village, I specifically remember saying to Carl Miller, I do not want to be traipsing down the hallway with my laundry and going into a public laundry facility. So I was very adamant that each suite should have their ensuite laundry. And they all have full kitchens as well, which is a little different from a typical seniors complex. Many of the seniors housing complexes here in Saskatoon have small apartment size, no, they're not really apartment size kitchens. Really, how can I explain it? Well, it's not a full kitchen like we have here at the village. And often there are no choices in terms of meal programs. Here we have endless choices of how you would like to participate in the meal program. In your monthly rent, there are 15 meals included. However, you can take as many meals as you like. You can purchase more meals. You can purchase lunch. It's entirely up to you how you choose to, to take advantage of those services, and how you choose to live at the village here. So,
the one concept that I find fascinating is the addition of the library, or the inclusion of the library within the facility itself. I mean, just right behind the Tim Hortons, there's a Sobeys across the street. So the pharmacy you mentioned and physicians' offices. It's a really well-clustered amenity strip of services that can be provided for some able-bodied and some with mobility challenges because it's so close.
yes.
Talk a bit about the library. How did that come to be?
Well, it was the whole concept of incorporating commercial opportunities within seniors housing. You'll see this in Europe, in many European cities where they do a seniors housing development. There's always the commercial aspect of it as well. And I really do have to say kudos to Carl Miller, because he was very instrumental in putting together the commercial part of it and enabling us to really fulfill our vision of being able to offer an array of services to the people living here. So it was really kudos to Carl for doing that. So he enabled us to really, as I say, fulfill our vision of creating this wonderful village space for seniors to live.
And the name The Village just invokes that village concept, I guess, of it's not just your dining room, it's open to the public. The library is open to the public, but it's also attached to the building itself. So on blustery winter days like we have, it's just that convenience of what people can come and enjoy. Grandkids come over, take your jackets off, and away we go.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we have a couple of schools close by as well, and preschools, and we have children coming in here as well for their programming. So it's just a fantastic location to be living in here at the village.
Nothing beats children's voices at Christmas time.
That's
and the
right.
choirs and everything like that.
Yes. My little 3-year-old granddaughter often comes in here and makes herself quite at home, actually, so she enjoys it.
Talk about the food choices that are available at the bistro. If this isn't just a regular type of short line cook type
No, we
environment.
have, the chef does an incredible job of using his creativity and offering lots of different choices. We do have daily specials at noon, and also we are offering a Sunday brunch until I think it is the first weekend in December. So I encourage you all to come out and partake in our wonderful Sunday brunch here at the village. Yes, Chef Robert, he comes to us with a great deal of experience, and we are certainly enjoying the results of his creativity as well. So it's very nice.
How did you come to be involved in the role that you're in? A little bit about yourself.
As CEO of LutherCare Communities?
Yeah.
Well, I've been with LutherCare Communities for several years, and prior to taking over the role as CEO, I was the VP of Health Services. So I was involved in the health services side of the organization. But I think at heart, I've always been a bit of a developer and looking outside the box. And really, when I look back or reflect back on my career with LutherCare, I have just had some amazing mentors and some amazing opportunities that I've taken advantage of throughout the years. And this relationship with Meridian Development was the latest opportunity, and I just thought, wow, we just can't sit back and let this one get away. So it was just a fantastic meeting of the minds, and this is the result we have created here at LutherCare Village.
So it's not necessarily a matter of build it and they will come. It's a matter of researching and a little bit of thinking outside the box and listening to what the public is wanting, because I'm seeing some things here that I just don't see elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And you should be commended for that.
Thank you.
If people did want to find out more about what you're offering here, what would they need to do?
Certainly, by all means, call the village here, speak to our manager, Daryl, and also we have our marketing consultant, Tammy. She would be delighted to take you on a tour and share all about the village here. Yes, so please drop in.
I want to thank you, Vivienne, for inviting us and taking time out to explain a bit about the concept here. I think it's marvelous. And Saskatoon is a leader on so many fronts, and thank you for taking us there as well.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
We'll be right back.